Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's up, man?
We're doing good. Sorry we're a little late. We're going through some technical difficulties over here.
Man, you guys are always going through technical difficulties.
Yeah. Last week we had some updates, and now this week it's the internet. We decided to do an episode outside. Don't point to me, Dennis. It's your internet.
Taking it on location. I like it.
Yeah.
So, Sam Alvey, welcome back to Menace and The Man. It's good to see you again.
If Sam turns us horizontal, will you see both of us?
If he turns us horizontal? Yes. If he goes
Hey, look at that. I thought you were half the people.
horizontal and he's got both of us, but for some reason he won't give him his full face. All right, Sam. So, Menace and The Man, episode 49. We're going through all types of shit over here. I wanted to get you on. I saw you booked like the fight of a lifetime, right? You're going to get Shogun?
Yeah, I can't believe it. I am so tickled with this. I wasn't expecting it. I haven't been on my best in my last couple fights, and to get someone ranked, someone who's been doing real well for himself is just I'm beyond.
Oh man, you're going in and out on us.
Stan, if you're not gonna have the audio on there, just call him.
I have the audio on there, but it was just working. Now it's not working.
Just don't FaceTime him. Fucking call him.
All right, give us 1 second, Sam.
I know Stan's not gonna be able to see our face, but
Well, I feel like. See, if I go that way, now you got us, Sam.
I hear you guys just.
Yeah, you got good internet. We got shitty internet over here.
yeah, Menace headquarters doesn't. The internet's not good out by the deck, I guess. But we did a show here once before, and it was amazing. No faults, right?
No, the last show was amazing that we did out here. Oh my goodness! Yeah.
Maybe just me. Your deck hates me.
No, the deck. Well, we had on Michael Chiesa. We were trying to talk to him a little bit, and then we just had endless problems. And now we have you on. We're having some more audio problems.
Stan, we're not gonna do FaceTime tonight. Just do. Oh, last time we didn't do audio out here. We didn't do video out here. That's why we did audio.
Oh, all right.
So call him.
So give us 1 minute, Sam. We're gonna call you right back.
Sounds great.
No FaceTime though. We don't get to see your pretty face.
Oh, so that's what it was.
Yeah.
Look at the big brain on Menace.
Yep. Bigger than yours.
Is it?
Eh.
Let's use your phone if possible.
Why?
Because my phone's gonna be a pain in the ass, I think.
Or, be honest with me, Stan, is that 4%?
No, not at all. My
you know you like keeping your phone at 4%.
my plug-in dock is all fucked up,
Oh.
so it'll give us that problem.
And you like blaming it on my truck that my recharger's not good.
You got Sam's number, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So a little bit of technical difficulties here on Menace and the Man. It's mainly the internet. The fact that it's like or at least was. It's still raining, but we had like a little hurricane-ish type weather a couple minutes ago.
I don't have his number.
He didn't give it to you last week?
He gave it to me, but I think I just maybe copy and pasted it.
You want to give it out on air?
Just fucking be a goddamn producer for once in your life.
Bro, I produced the shit out of shit. We got internet problems, and
What are we doing this weekend, Stan?
What are we doing?
Still gotta get a babysitter, but
You could bring them. Or would that, like, give you a lot of stress, bringing them?
I mean, if someone would have an... Well, Stan, tell them what we're actually doing.
Hello.
Hi,
Sam!
Hey.
Now we
You
got
guys
you
hear me
crystal
now?
clear.
Oh, you sound like a freaking angel.
A mixture of Fergie and Jesus.
Absolutely. So like I was saying before we got rudely interrupted by Menace's shitty internet.
Fuck off, Stan.
You know what it is? You have kids, Sam, right?
I got 5 kids.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy shnikes.
You got a basketball team.
5?
5 kids, yeah. We just had our last kid a month ago.
Now, how do you know it's your last one? Did you get snipped?
No. I mean, it's my last for now. We'll see if I win my next fight before we start having more.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And now you're married to a model, right?
I sure it. Not just a model, a supermodel.
A supermodel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man, she's way hotter than me.
No wonder you
That's
keep
hard
just.
to do too, cause I'm.
Well, it's like something Menace always says. You got to date up.
Yes.
Date and marry up,
Then,
always.
then trick them before they realize what's happening.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, can we go more? So how did you meet her, and how'd you get your hands on that?
So, shoot, 14 years, 1 month, and like 30 days ago, we met at a Renaissance fair.
Stop. Hang on. Do you know to the day?
I do.
That's
I do.
actually insane.
Yeah. How do you think I tricked her?
Oh wow, you're like, I'm very smart. Look at this.
I'm very. I can remember stuff to the day, I guess.
Were you a
Yeah.
UFC fighter at the time?
No, I wasn't even fighting at the time. I've only been UFC for 5 years. I was with her before I ever stepped foot in the cage.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you
Yeah.
hang on? So like, Stan's always talking about trying to make Menace and the Man like the men's Bible for doing things the correct way. What was your move? I guess I don't like.
Yeah. I showed her my weapons.
Like your
like-
wiener or like actual like swords and guns?
No, like nunchucks and size and stuff.
Hang on, where?
Yeah.
Where?
Dude, I had them in my truck.
Hang
You
on.
never know.
Whoa,
You
hang
never
on. All right, let's go back. Where were you? Were you like, oh my god, I got weapons in the back of my truck. I'm actually lethal.
Yeah. So I was at the right on the border of Wisconsin, Illinois. There's a Renaissance fair.
Okay.
And I worked there for 5 years. My second year working there was her first year working there, and then a friend of hers and a buddy of mine introduced us.
So she
then
became a
later that-
supermodel after you guys started dating.
Yep.
Okay.
She told me she was 17 when I made her, but she was lying. She's only 16.
Oh,
But she
how
told
old
me
were
she's-
you?
I was 19. It wasn't that weird. And she turned 17 like a month later, so she was almost 17.
Guy.
Okay, I like that, Sam. I like that. So
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
covering.
yeah.
He's covering his trail there.
So I was almost a weirdo. Yeah. So out on my truck, I had a bunch of weapons and stuff. After the Renaissance fair, I took her to the most romantic of spots, the truck stop just down the road.
Okay.
And yep, got apple pie and coffee. And then out in the parking lot, I showed her all my weapons, my nunchucks and my sai and my bow staff, and I had a whole bunch of stuff.
And were you like
She-
flailing them around? She's like, "Oh my gosh, you're so awesome and badass."
Yeah, I guess I don't know what she was thinking. If I were her, I would have run.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, young girls are actually dumb. So me and
Thank
Stan,
God.
went into Outback Steakhouse one day, and I have this helmet that's just totally obnoxious. It's like it's really, I've got like spikes on my helmet, and I wear it just to make fun of I drive a small motorcycle. So I'm kind of
Okay.
making fun of the motorcycle by having this crazy, stupid, obnoxious helmet. And people see me, they're like, all right, this guy's an idiot. Look at him. They see me, so they're not going to crash into me. That's the purpose. It doesn't go
Right,
fast. Anyways, so I have the helmet on the table, and this girl, turns out, what was she, 20?
21.
21. She's like, that's a really cool helmet. I was like, how old are you? And we got 21. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Why you think like, no girl in their 30s like, oh my gosh, that's a sick helmet.
Oh my gosh, you have a bow staff and nunchuck?
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's pretty
God.
much what happened with you, right?
Oh yeah. That definitely what happened with me. She just I guess she thought they were awesome.
But Sam, you also had some charisma behind you displaying these weapons.
I guess I wouldn't have thought so, but yeah, she did. And I guess she's the only one that matters. I
Yeah.
thought it was. I never grew up fighting. I didn't watch fighting. I didn't do it. I was a band nerd. I played trumpet for like 20 something years.
Wow. Do you
yeah,
still own a trumpet?
I still do. It's hanging on my wall. I play on it every now and then.
Do any of your kids play the trumpet?
They can all make the sound, but my daughter and I, we're actually playing the ukulele together. We're learning that, and then here my next oldest, Alvey, he and I we're gonna start piano here in about a week.
How old are your kids?
All right, so 6, 4, 3, 4 months, and 1 month.
6, 4, 3. And then what was the last two?
Yeah, when you start saying
4 months.
that many numbers,
1
Menace
month.
gets confused.
How many months?
4 months is one of them, and then 1 month is the other one.
What? That
We're-
doesn't make
we're-
sense.
We're adopting.
Oh, right. We talked about that.
Yeah, I'm a foster parent right now to the 4-month-old, but we're trying to adopt. it's just a process and a half.
Because I was like, do you have 2 different moms?
Yeah, you got a baby mama over there?
Yeah, what the heck?
No, we're calling them twins because they're gonna grow up almost the same age.
Man, you are a really good person.
Great person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm something. If it would be real hard to do if I didn't have the job I have.
Yeah. Stan, would you ever adopt?
Maybe. If I ever decided like I do want kids and I
I'll
was
take
old,
that as a no.
no, I would. I could see that. Like if you do it for the right the right reason, like to take a kid out of a bad situation or something like
So
that.
for you, not to know.
Yeah, probably a no. Yeah.
I would adopt like after my kids are like grown and out of the house, and let's say I was like, I'm missing something. Like I miss my kids. Maybe I would adopt them.
So you would adopt another little kid?
Yeah.
To each their own.
That was something with us. We didn't want to adopt anyone that was older than my oldest. So trying to keep it in order, so all the kids stay the same age with one another.
Yeah. What's the adopting process like?
Well, the way we're doing it, we are fostering to adopt.
Because in the movie Big Daddy, it's a shit show.
It's a hassle. It is. It's like it took us over a year to become licensed to foster, and then when you start fostering, you can say yes or no if children get brought, but you're really not going to say no. And it's all kind of spur of the moment for the kid coming. We got a call Sunday afternoon and said, "Hey, we got a baby. Can you be ready in 2 hours?" And we said, "Yeah, bring her over. And we just fell in love immediately. And so we were planning on adopting, but then we met the little girl she was 3 days old when we got her.
Wow.
She was just perfect. Now to get the adoption going, it's months, and it's like we've had her for 4 months. It's 6 months before we can tell anyone we want to adopt, and then it's probably 6 to another 9 months before we can officially adopt. And that whole time, because we're fostering, the fostering organization is trying to find blood relatives of the little girl to give her to. So as terrified as we are of it, 8 months from now, they could find an uncle that says he wants her, and then the uncle would get her.
Man.
So it's terrifying, but we're praying on it every day.
Yeah.
And so now 5 kids. How do you find time to train? Is your wife like a rock star? Like she's taking care of all of them, or?
Most of the time they train with me. They're in the gym watching. Hey, before every fight, I always ask my oldest, "Hey, what should I do in this fight?" So, "Daddy, I want you to punch your friend in the face." I said, "All right."
So she's helping you game plan.
Oh yeah, big time. We like to keep it simple. We want to, hit the other guy in the face real hard.
Yeah, we got Menace's littlest rugrat just snuck out here now.
Ooh, how old's he?
Bryson is. How old are you, Bryson?
4.
You're 4?
Can I talk on here?
Yeah, go ahead, talk.
Why can't hear?
4. You look like a 3-year-old.
You're 4 years old?
Oh, he don't got the headphones. He can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the.
All right, here. You want to hear for a second?
But here, Sam. Now you're gonna talk to Menace's son.
All right.
Talk.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing, Bryson?
yourself?
This is Smiling
Good.
Sam.
I'm this
Yeah.
good.
Oh, you're doing wonderful, man. So you're 4 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Are you doing MMA yet, or baseball, or soccer?
No.
No, not yet. Just watching your daddy do it.
I'm in first grade.
You're in pre-K.
Pre-K. I'm in pre-K.
Pre-K.
You're lying to my
Okay.
friends?
So.
What do you want to talk about?
So, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
He's asking you. He's going into the interview, and now he's asking you what you want to do.
Yeah. Well, when I grow
Yes.
when I
So
grow
I'm
up, Bryson, I
doing
wanna
it
be an
to
MMA
my
fighter.
bike crew. That's what it looks like. It's like
Yeah?
combat chasing.
You know what I got going on, Sam? I have nephews, and you ever see? I've said it before many times on the show.
Oh, yeah, nephews. know a nephew. It's like daddy is a nephew.
You seen Talladega Nights, Sam?
I have.
Those are my nephews, Walker and Texas Ranger.
Yeah, walking in Texas
That's
Rangers.
One of them's actually a ginger too, and they're both just wild like that. And then I have a littlest nephew who is 3, and he's super chill. But like right now, he's got a cast on his leg. He just got the cast off his arm. Like his older brothers are terrors.
What do you do about discipline over there at the Alvey household?
Hey, the threat of a spank is usually enough to
Daddy,
take care of
have a
it.
drink.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll have them kick. Kick the heavy bag. That if they're being little punches, all right, you got 100. Go. Burpees are another one. They hate burpees. Everyone hates burpees.
Man, well, the thing is with, like, I want my kids to like exercising. So sometimes when you use exercising as a discipline, they develop this, this
Disdain,
relationship
yeah.
with working out.
Yeah, I can understand that, but if you've ever seen me fight, I hate kicking. So my kids are destined to hate kicking one way or another. And I hate burpees too. So one way or another, they're going to hate burpees. I try and keep it to the stuff I don't like doing.
Oh, okay.
They don't have to go punch stuff for a punishment. They have to kick and do burpees.
Wow.
Yeah, because you like punching people.
I love punching.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it.
I've been doing all right. I dabble.
Have you thought about getting better at kicking?
I have thought about it. And,
Is that where it just stops there? Or is it in the
I-
regiment?
I do it all the time in practice. I try hard. I do it, and then I got into the fight, and my feet just stay flat on the floor. I don't get it.
Have you been calf kicked?
No, but that is all I throw. I mean,
Okay.
Luke Rockhold, like 5 years ago, calf kicked me in practice, and I asked him what was that because I mean he paralyzed me, and
Yeah.
he saw he just kicking right there. That's all I throw now.
Yeah.
Calf kick. That is it. Well, I mean, honest to God, one calf kick will ruin a fight. It'll ruin your feet.
Gilbert Durino just calf kicked the shit out of
Gunnar Nelson. And then even watching that whole fight card this past weekend, that's what it seemed like everyone's into now. We even had Jeremy Stevens on the show. Oh, no, who do we have? No, Justin Gaethje on the show. Mm-hmm. And Justin Gaethje, who's one of the most notorious likers, he said he doesn't throw anything above the knee anymore. Everything's a calf kick.
Yeah, that's the same with me. That is it. You could punish my thighs, and I'll be fine at the end of 15 minutes. I mean, it's one calf kick, and I'm limping for the next week and a half.
Yeah, Menace actually got his fibula, whatever it's called, broken by a calf kick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
By Jeremy Stevens.
Good old Jeremy Stevens gave me a fracture.
Oh, that jerk.
No, he was trying to win money.
Yeah.
You are a prize fighter.
Hey, you could jump back in anytime you wanted.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
what are your thoughts on fighting for so much money to show and so much to win, or a flat fee?
I would love to get a flat fee just to know.
What if, let's say it was $100,000 if you win, $75,000 no matter what. $50,000 if you lose.
Yeah, I would take the 75.
I think so too.
Yeah,
and especially as an older fighter, because you've been around the sport for so long, anything can happen.
Yeah.
When you're like, dude, not on my worst day could this guy beat me, and like, whoop, you're like, wow, what the fuck?
And you'll spend money in camp because you know you're gonna win. You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You'll spend that extra money to get the cryotherapy or the whatever else, the red light, and then the judges have a bad day.
Like you wouldn't sign the contract unless you thought you were going to win.
Right.
I've never signed a contract like, I don't know. Hopefully I win. I'm always like, this guy's getting spanked. Sign.
Yeah.
Where do I sign? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I'm gonna win when I sign.
And in terms of like your life, you could almost spend accordingly. You know what I mean? Even if it was like, all right, you're fighting 3, because like my last 3 fights, had I won $300,000,
Yeah.
but I lost 2 of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you lose all 3, it's 150. You're like, whoa, that's half. That's hard to.
Yeah, it's and it doesn't make you nervous, but it just adds that extra level of disappointment to yourself when you lose.
Yep.
And it's like, I was gonna get my kids braces, but no, they get crooked teeth now.
Hang on, and you said it earlier, like not even before I said this, was like I might have more kids if like I gotta see if I win my fight or not.
Yeah, that's really it. And it's hard to budget a future, and it's hard. You want to, you should budget as if you lose. But you can't
I try to. I always have. All my money I ever made, I tried to spend it like that was my last fight.
Yeah.
And then when I fought again, like, all right, now we have this much money, kind of. Now we can kind of maybe do a little bit more. I had like a ceiling. Like if my bank account went under 30 grand, like, oh shit, like red alarm.
You guys aren't going to college anymore. Deal with it. Start playing sports.
Yeah, y'all better be good at something. That's one of the reasons.
And then taxes roll around, you're like, oh fuck.
I forgot about that.
Fuck. Yeah. Like your last fight is like almost like you didn't fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say right around December it's very hard to get a fight. And right around April, it's very hard to get a fight in the UFC. Everybody's fighting to pay those taxes.
That's insane. I mean, I would love that if there was a flat fee and taxes were already taken out.
Yep.
Hey, when I fought over in Australia, they were going to take 51% of my purse if I won. I would have almost made more money. Well, I did lose, but I would have almost made more money if I lost.
Why? They take 51% for taxes?
Yeah, and I took the fight on 10 days' notice. So we were, I took the fight. I had a week of, training, getting ready for a little bit. And Friday night, we're leaving Saturday morning. Friday night, we get an email and say, hey, just remember, if you don't have an LLC, they're going to take 51%. Whoa. So my wife, while we were over there, she, was up all hours every night talking to banks over here. And we got an LLC created overseas while in Australia.
That is insane.
Oh, it was nuts. They could have given me, if they had told me 12 hours earlier, it wouldn't have been a problem. We could have taken care of it, gone to the bank right then and there. But they told us Friday night, 6 hours before we left.
Jesus.
And we were just, bro, we got to get it done. They're going to take all of my money if I win.
Because I remember I fought in Mexico, and I remember I didn't want to even give the person's label. We're just like, listen, you're not paying Mexico taxes. You're not gonna fight in Mexico again. And that was it. I never saw. Actually, you know what? Whatever the UFC sent me for taxes, I paid that. I don't know if that included Mexico or not.
Why? What are the taxes in Mexico?
I don't know. I never got anything from Mexico being like, hey, you owe us this much money, SA.
The rule is whatever you pay in Mexico, you get to take off your American taxes. So whatever you pay in Australia, you get to take off the American taxes, which is nice. And if you don't get that bill from Mexico, and you could probably get away with not paying tax on it, probably.
So
the cartel probably likes fighting. They're probably like, he's all right.
Yeah, but they like money more, especially if you're not Mexican.
Yeah.
But Sam, you got, like we were talking about earlier, I don't know if it was on when we got cut off before or whatever, but you got that huge fight coming up with Shogun. You're going to Brazil, right?
Yeah, I'm going back to Sao Paulo. I've been so blessed with this fight. I haven't been doing well. The last year has been a rough year for my fighting. I got Mark Goddarded twice, and then I lost the decision in my last one.
Mark Goddarded. I like that. What does that mean?
Mark Goddard. It means he stopped me early. Twice. One. Australia was one of them. Australia was a bad one. And then the one before, I was actually in Brazil. I was fighting Little Nog, and I got clipped. I got clipped hard, and I was falling backwards. I was coming forwards for a shot. I took him down, and he stopped the fight. I took him down. I was, you kind of go on autopilot. You get rocked a little bit. I was shooting.
Right.
Was falling to his butt, and Mark Goddard stopped the fight. I couldn't believe it.
Man.
But so I got Mark Goddard did it twice, and then I lost a decision last.
I've seen him do that a few times. Yeah.
Who was your decision loss to, the last one?
Klidson Abreu. And I sound like one of those fighters that has an excuse. I still think I won that fight, but it was closer than it should.
You're preaching to the choir here, dude.
Yeah.
Anything that goes to, like, was it a split? Was it unanimous? Was it?
No, it was straight up unanimous. It was all three judges said I lost, and was it a split?
What are your thoughts on that? The judging.
I think the judges are terrible, and I think I don't know who's 10-8 rounds are the worst thing to happen to MMA in the history of MMA.
Yeah, but they don't give them out often, right?
They're starting to give them out all the time. I mean, it's all the time they're starting to give these bad boys out, and it's ridiculous. I have no idea how to score a fight now. They've taken all power away from wrestling. Submission attempts are worth more than a landed strike, I think.
I feel like it depends where you fight, which is another thing that's very frustrating for a fighter. Like, all right, man, I'm going to fight in Idaho. I better have my striking better be better than my takedowns. Oh, I'm fighting in North Carolina. Like, my takedowns better be on point.
Yeah. Fighting in Brazil, I better have a real good Brazilian accent when I get down there.
You better start working on that tan before you go down to Brazil.
Perfect tan, yeah.
You can come in darker than Shogun. Shogun's usually like a little pale when he gets in there.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a good tan.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but if you guys have seen me, I'm like translucent.
Yeah,
Wow.
but they can get you that good spray tan. You got that sponsorship. Just go in there and say, show a picture of Shogun. Go in there and be like, make me darker than this guy.
Yeah.
Make me darker.
Maybe, dude, hang on. If you were darker than Shogun and you dyed your hair black, that would be amazing.
Dyed my skin dark.
Maybe ask the UFC that you want the tail takes be that you fight from Brazil and you come out in Brazil like shorts.
Yeah, just be like, I'm not from the U.S.
Hang on.
no more. I'm from Brazil.
That would be amazing. If that was his thing.
Wow.
Everywhere he fought is like he wore that place's.
You might be onto something there. Just
I
wear
know.
shorts. Be like, listen, I know I'm from America. I want shorts with the Brazilian flag on it.
Be like, listen, my last week I trained here. This is where I train now.
Yeah, I could. Maybe I will. You watch that fight, and I'll see how it turns out.
And then you know what you do? You know how your name is Alvey? Just get like an S and put an S over the Y and be Alves.
Yeah, Samuel Alvey.
Yo, my gosh, this keeps getting better.
Winner by split decision, Samuel
Yeah.
Alves. And then as soon as you grab the mic, be like, Obrigado.
And
Thank
then,
you.
like,
Obrigado, via Montecu.
Hey, listen, your family and your wife would be happy. That's what matters at the end of the day.
Yes.
That is what. Yeah, no half. I'll make sure they're happy. That would be great. They would love it.
Man.
All right, you're the man, Sam. We appreciate the time. We don't want to keep you all night, but get it done against Shogun. We'd love to have you back on after you get the TKO or knockout victory.
Hey, that sounds great. You tell me when, and I'll be back on. And
I would love that.
We always try to make people regulars, and we have a few regulars, but we'd love for Sam Alvey to be one.
No.
You're one of the good guys in MMA.
Consider me regular. I'm in.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful. All right, so enjoy the kids, enjoy fight camp, and good fight to you in November. Safe travels.
Thank you very much, my friends.
Pew, pew.
Yep, yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Take it easy, brother. Big fan of that guy.